Yes. Hello everyone. I hope you had a wonderful week so far, and I hope you had a wonderful week. As for the weekend, I also hope you are having a nice time. There is a heat wave that I hear that it was on the United Kingdom around Europe. I hope all of you that are belong from there are taking care of yourself. Let not the weather beat you up. Okay, so we played quite a bit last time of Botany Manor, and it's time to finish the game. I have an estimated that we reached around half the length of the game, and I'm positive that we can finish now the rest of it. Without further ado, let's start. Let me open the game first. And dun dun dun. Okay, we got the game open and have to hide this. Select the game. Perfect. Now moving my puppet. Yeah, there is fine. Here. And ready to go. Oh wait, I have to open my chat. Don't want to miss anything while playing. Very embarrassing what happened. And there we go. Okay. Dun dun, everything is settled. Now we can play as intended. Continue. The last thing we did was open the library. Oh wait, my mouse is acting. Okay, perfect. We opened the library and that's all. We have to enter now. Oh, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Is this enough? I wonder, maybe I volume up even more. Okay, I will leave it down. Let's sit a little bit. Okay, a poem maybe? Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plant and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you may be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seem so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincere regards, Olive Campbell. Yeah, this is an old fashionable era. So, education for women was quite a bit restricted. Restringed. Wait, give me a second. Remember what was the word properly. Restricted. Yeah, restricted. Modern methods of teaching. Oh, okay, so she was even learning education, considering teaching the daughters of her friend botanical allies. No. For plants, they will be take quite a bit. I want to check the study. Ah, it's closed. Okay. Okay, so here we will have to make four plants: Nightfall, Sapphire Gloom, Cradle Fern, Brucalis. Seed packet, location, Grandma Vault, study, master bedroom, attic. I see. They add a new plant each chapter, so in chapter 5 there will probably be 5 flowers to make. I can reset this. Let's keep looking around. We may find a few clues somewhere. Wonder of the Night Sky. A book. Oh, that only. Oh, but what a beautiful stainless glass. Stained glass. Get comfy. Okay, for what I can see, there is nothing that I can do here in this floor. At least for this part, but not yet, not yet. Let's go to the second floor. Actually, third floor. Finally, some text. The Hare and the Tortoise. Oh, this is a fable. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately immediately leap out of sight, but then lie down to take a nap. Sure, the tortoise will never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way toward the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare has been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." I understand that. Probably Nightfall or Cradle Fern. It should be a clue for any of those two flowers. The rising sun. Nothing else. The other side, let's see. The golden fish. Another fable. I don't think I know this one. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but a prince, enhanced by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom. A cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore and the fish granted their wish. How so? But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace and a servant. All the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that the ocean became blue again, and the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. What the fable here? I mean the moral of the story. Selfish. A letter. Oh, a ball invitation. Your companies respectfully solicit at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4 January 1860. Supper at 6 o'clock with music in attendance. Egg Grinds proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Harsh, but true. For what I can understand, she's still single. But there was someone on this manor that was clearly in love with her. Okay, and we have yet to find one of the seeds. We can open this yet. Block a back tree. And pum pum pum. I think I'm missing something. Maybe I have to... Oh, I see it. I see it. The books are the puzzle. Wonder of the night sky. Night, okay. Oh, I missed this one. The Fox and the Crow. One evening a fox was in search of evening, that thing, was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her on shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds, with a big strong beak. Oh, what a sound that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the prize, the crow forgot all about her suspicions and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's mouth, open mouth. Night, evening. I had to check on this in order. Have this at midday. Okay, midday, evening. The rising sun. This it should be done, of course. That should be the first one. On the one bright morning, perfect. We had everything. We can open the path here. The page. Midday. Evening. Midday was this one. Midday crowd and this one. Grandma Bolt. Oh no, oh, that's very dusty. Sunset, 1st of May. Red, orange, yellow, pink. Blue, yellow, pink, orange, sunset, 22 of May. I used to paint like this. It was like a very basic thing to do. Sunset, 8th of July. Blue, purple, pink, orange. London Records on Weekly Journal Literature, Science and Art. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University of Botany. Oh, okay. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society, and admission as one of the youngest ever fellow to the Linnean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thought of men. Linley also challenged the lineal classification system and proposed many changes. Green, blue, pink, orange. Purple, red, orange, yellow. Well, that's quite probably part of the puzzle. Nightfall. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Interesting spider web. Oh. Study. Perfect. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far I have deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tags for this month: monitor nightfall seedling, rose planting list, collect field samples, seed collection. Mary Green, research note. 1832-31. This will be a little bit surreal, I'm guessing. But I can't plant anything here, so the study should be the one that holds the pot and everything else. Opens sesame. Meadow orchids of Britain, collect and researched by Professor G. Montague, assisted by R. Brown. A few of these names I remember reading before. My dear friend, I have been pondering this last week what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world. Since it is so seldom we were able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it will be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hiding away. With warmth regards, Anne. That's a fair approach, honestly. Sometimes you may consider, I want to do this for myself or for the science. What's the name of this this old lady? Maribel. I remember. Maribel want to do all this for recognition, then there is no problem. But it will take time. Sapphire glue. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Okay, that look easy. Three diseases. Red tree pox. 3 diseases. Epoxylon causes black patches to form in the bark of the tree. It's usually a sign that the tree is lacking in hydration and would stay alive for much longer. If a tree is infected with a red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Root parasite and bark rust is usually caused by excess of hydration and too much sunlight. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieved from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of this leaf. There is currently no known cure. Too bad. Crested old egg. Bird's eggs. Kingfisher egg. Quail egg. Blue heron egg. Okay, too many eggs. I have to figure out what to do with this. Arabelle. Oh no, it wasn't Maribel, it was Arabelle. I have some more books from the department that may be interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble with your visit when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting material for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the professor won't notice. Best of luck on your research, Uncle Theodore. What a nice guy. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food resources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in some other way. This means they have become carnivorous, because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms, such as fly, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. I saw outside a tree like that. Oh, maybe I can retrieve that. I may need it. Let's check that out. I saw the tree before, I have no idea where it is. I'm not even know if it's worth looking for. But we will see that. Doesn't take too long. Pum pum pum. Not there. Maybe here. Trees. Trees. No tree there. Still that close. No. The tree might be on the other side here. But if I can find it, doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I don't know where it was, sadly. I only remember that it was quite notorious when I saw it. Okay, never mind. Maybe it was just a mention and it's not something that I require. Hopefully. Can go back to the study. Oh. That was a tip so I can destroy this tree. Root parasite. So the tree has a root parasite. Yeah. Either I have to destroy the tree or make it or heal it. That's the part that I'm not quite understand yet. There is still a new place to make all this stuff, so I'm guessing that I have to reuse somewhere else place. Plan nightfall, plan sapphire. Well, that was something. The sapphire gloom is a wild, misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on tree, and as a opposite to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasite rather than the tree itself. Nice. It will be interesting if I can use this on trees. But so for now, this could be fictional, so it required more study. Okay, we have one. Sunset paintings, Grandma, research, Perex. I added everything there. Let's grab another one. Let's put some oil. Plant nightfall. I have a flower, okay. This could be very straightforward, but it might have an implication, like putting this under or under. Wait, to run past here. I cannot. I thought that maybe some surreal stuff that I could put this under one of the paintings and it will react. But I don't have enough evidence, so I have to keep looking for here. The tree is cured, so we have now access to this. The Trapped Fairy. Trapped Fairy painting. Can sit there. That's the stuff. Now let's read. Dearest Arabelle, 10 of August. I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just have to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook Callis blooming. Oh. I never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what could have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Brook Callis bloomed on a river. It should be the letter. Fairy painting. Night. Fairy painting should be related to nightfall. Yes, I guess. Attic. Close. Okay, continue. Another one. Finally. to another one. It's not very important. Okay, we have nightfall. But it's not enough. Need to do one more thing to make this blue rich. I can throw that. Oh, yeah. There's so much to investigate. Somerset River Trust. River swimming this season. Do you remember, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic widths. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Summer have all been clear of weeds thanks to the service of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donation, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed free. April 8, 1890. So the plant flourish might be bloomed because of the weed. We don't know that yet. Health and safety warning. Same year. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Botany Manor has been illegally dumping scrap metal in river across Somerset. These rivers are not polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew, the same ones. The river from was also affected by the west. Oddly, the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Oh, the weed, of course. The weed clean the pollution. And this is all part of Brucalis. There we go. Okay. Rivers of Somerset. River Axe, River Parrot, Yeo, Ton, From, Bruce, Cam, Summer. Four bridges, 1, 3. Average temperature 5 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius. What was the From one? Yeah, From. Cam, Summer, Chew. Cam, Summer, Chew is not here. But with Cam and Summer, we can make inference. Remember, Bruce is enormous. The other was from, with a high temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wait, I don't remember where it was. Oh no, too soon. What's here? I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contribution during our recent mid-ball orchid research expedition. Your keen observation and deep knowledge of orchid was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to all of us. To us all. I look forward to future collaboration and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montag. Oh, this guy again. It's the new rear poster. Oh, this is for... Not so sure, but I will add it here. Now, where was this letter? Cradle Farm. Nice. The first clue, just a painting. Oh, hello, Mr. Milo Molson. Things are going very good, actually. It's not so complicated. Last time we did was it was quite funny, actually. We infect this tree with a fungus to clean him. It was quite an interesting situation. But yeah, the manor has seen better days. But we are quite old here. Our protagonist is an old lady of 4 years old. So the struggle is real. And how have you been, Mr. Milo? How was your week? This is Arabelle. I'm waiting to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future. It will be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. Oh, thank you. Gracias por pasar aquí, Mr. Dangen. Todavía estoy en el capítulo 4, así que va a tardar un poco en que llegue al capítulo 5. De todas maneras, me alegra que estés disfrutando el juego. Es bastante relajante. Okay, so we have to look for more clues. I think we are better about melodies. This should be for Cradle Fern. Yep. And dun, 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 dun. Beer calls. Shoveler duck, blue heron, shelduck pintail. Oh, the eggs. the eggs? They should be here. Maybe that had a relation with the cradle firm. The past year this firm has drastically declined on the banks, so I feel compelled to research any changes in the environment. Sí. Yo soy chileno, así que el español es mi lenguaje tradicional, materno, se podría decir. Pero yo streameo en inglés para tratar de llegar a más gente. That being the case, I need more clues to find. The attic. We haven't checked this one. Cradle firm, perfect. Petition. Summer Society of Wildlife Protection offered a petition to be present to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunt had been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear the beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding time of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expenses attend signing. You're signed. Annabelle Green. This take quite nice, but she didn't really send the message. Es una lástima que no streameo en español, pero aún así muchas gracias por pasarte aquí. No te preocupes, habla en español todo lo que quieras y yo te voy a responder de todas maneras. Y bueno, si quieres tratar de practicar tu inglés, también es bienvenido. Habla como te guste. Okay, we got the bird's call and the petition. And with that we have our... With this we can technically what it with removal. It should be from the Callis. Let's try to make this is nightfall. Let's leave this here. Let's make the cradle first. There. Let's put some water. Let's move this here. Now we have to try to recreate the sound of one of the birds. Shoulder dog, blue heron, sheldog, pintail. The eggs were here, if I remember. No, not this one. Where were the eggs? No, here. No, let's not go there yet. X, there we go. We have the Sheldock, clearly, Blue Heron. Shoveler Duck. Wait, maybe this is unnecessary, this X. I should just try to tune this. Okay, let's... Of course, interpretation from nature. Let's try the Blue Heron. E-G-A-E-G-A. 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 Didn't work. Shoveler Duck. A-F-E. D-C-D-C. Ife. D-C-D-C-D. That didn't work either. There should be a clue that tells me that I need to do a specific bear call. Burn painting. Maybe that's the clue that I'm missing. Mr. Dangen, thanks for the follow. Muchas gracias por el follow, señor Dangen. Me agrada mucho que estés disfrutando de esto. Un juego bastante confortable, relajante. Okay, so that was the trick, the painting. Showing the X that we have to replicate the song from. The X was not here. It had those patterns of like raindrops. Raindrops here. The crested owl egg, perfect. So, gracias, te entiendo lo que dices, entiendo el idioma en general. Lo que no puedo es hablar. De hecho, jugué este juego en inglés porque no sabía que estaba en español. Y pasa a veces. De hecho, yo en general me gusta... Trato de jugar en inglés para tratar de acercarme más al idioma. Pero adicional, también me gusta jugar los juegos en sus idiomas originales para tratar de disfrutar cómo era realmente lo que querían proyectar los desarrolladores. En todo caso, siéntete confortable, relájate y disfruta como siempre. Es la idea de estos streams. Ok, Crested Owl, A-C-D-A-G-F. A-C-D-X-D-G-F. D-G-F. have a beautiful plant now. Cradle fern. Perfect. Cradle fern Blechum nidus. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as nest, and it turned the plant has grown dependent on the old king like coal to grow. Quite interesting. I wonder if that is really true. Okay. We have sapphire gloom, cradle fern with the night fall, the cradle, the brook calice. We're still short on that one. We haven't investigated this whole room yet. Aquatic with removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want it to swim in it? It is covered in slimy weeds. We are specialists in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook calice, duckweed. Oh, brook calice considered a weed. Make an appointment today. But clearly it shows that brook calice has a cleansing property. Oh, the Trapped Fairy, a folk tale. Once upon a time there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time and the day turned into night. Next, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only has eyed for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke through just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment. The flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Oh, what a tragical story. That, of course, is a fairy story. My dear Nava, never forgotten. A photograph. That surely is not a clue. Yeah, it's not. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brisbane, the young man showing us around has barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constant and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats, where they belong. Ever your faithful friend Alisa. Oh, that sucks. But this is kind of as expected, shall I say? Tincture of red clover. Chamomile, red and clover seem to suit hot flushes. Essence of Arnica flower for strength and joint pains. Any of these are clues? No. It seems like this Arabelle suffer from a lot of stress, should I say. Okay, open the bathroom. Oh, okay, we have to make the river here. The number 30 Bat Geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Perfect. That should be for this. What is this for? Luch water. Clean and tidy. Wilson Plumbers. Lizzie Arabelle Green. Dear Arabelle, here is your quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost may seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job left to the professional. Have a nice day, Frederick. Okay, so this is actually around 50. Yeah, it's broken. I understand now. We have to repair this ourselves, apparently. Dun dun dun. Got to... Oh, give me a second. Pam pam para pam pam. Here and here. Continue. Dun, 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 dun. It should be there. We have this here. Maybe I'm missing one other. Who needs a plumber? Okay, but I need to go to the attic to get the seed. Last time it was the rivers. Yeah, river from should be the one. And the attic is through here. Flower growing companion. Garden curiosity, trap moth. Sometimes a moth can be trapped inside a flower, but if it closes in the morning. If it's closed in the morning, okay. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens later. Some flowers only bloom for a short period during the year. So if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. That is certainly a clue. for the nightfall. Moth spotting calendar. Moth of England. I never liked moth. Moth calendar, moth poster, and I need a new and one more clue. Okay, let's go for the seed. Okay, I know for that. The site of plants. Some scientists have theories that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allow them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of the day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flower bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. That should be the last clue. Nice. And now we have to take this big... Oh, nightfall shall be bloom here. Now... pum pum pum. I need to... Where was this? Oh, here. And now we have the pig there. Alright, right, the seed, I have to make the seed there. Ciertamente, señor Dangen, pero creo que lo hicieron, o mejor dicho, los desarrolladores de Botany Manor se esforzaron en tratar de replicar lo mejor posible los conocimientos de la realidad dentro del juego. Mira. Wait, I did not take the seeds. Ah, damn it. The colors, project lights. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son Edward. He's successful in business in London. Your cousin Williams and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists but for you, Arabelle, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life, for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable. Sure, you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such folly to come before the important thing in life. I'm confident this is what your parents will have wanted. Dinner will be at 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear becoming dress. Yours sincerely, Aunt Agnes. Not too bad. But this happened like 20 years ago. A lot of time. Clearly their proposal was rejected. The seed, finally. Now we can make the floor. Botanist Dijes, this month in conversation with Prof. Montag, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his work, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply uncover some of this mystery. Professor John Montaigne, renowned botanist, shed light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchid and other botanical wonders, with decades of research and numerous publications to his name. Prof. Montaigne's contribution to the field has been nothing short of revolutionary, including the discovery of new species such as Datilorisa Montague or Hoodmarch orchid. For some reason I think that this guide stole some of the work of Annabelle. Y yo que tuve que buscar un video por el puerquito. El video se fueron a buscar un tutorial. Bocadísima. Bueno, lo que pasa, Adán, había una mención sobre el óxido en el agua. Así que la conexión fue básicamente directa. Decía que uno ya no podía nadar en ciertos ríos por la polución. Sin embargo, en un puro río eso no ocurrió. Eso me hizo dar cuenta de que en ese río la planta la oxidación del río fue una parte importante dentro de la floración. Let's go. With this we have everything. Oh, the stupid plant. Okay. Now we can put the brook calice. A little bit of water. And now we can go there. Perfect. Fill the water. Beautiful, just beautiful. It's a beautiful plant. I surely won't consider this weed. And then it's cleaned, the water. Brucalis ranunculus candatis. The brucalis prefer to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Put that again. And we are done with that. The next thing, the last one, the forgotten flora. And we have everything for this one. I think I leave this here. Nightfall. Was here that no, the other way. In the attic. But I read so much. Had to go back and see the paintings. Paintings, not there. Painting was here, I think. No, here. There we go. It should be something around the the night. Sunset. They're all sunsets. Different sunsets. That is the part that I most for progress. I have been trying to encourage the Nightfall blah 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 for a little and determined to prove that it's just a myth. So far I have deduced that the flower opened at sunset. Perfect. And only during a particular time of the year. Okay, that doesn't really help me much. I don't know when she wrote this. Where was the fairy tale? That could be where was it? Where was the fairy tale of the fair? The fairy. Where was this? Was not in this part. No. The fairy tool, I think I saw it around here. Yeah, this is some of the problems that happen with the game. When you take one of the clues, that's all to it. You have to go back and read it from the same place that you saw it. Okay. The nightfall flowers on a very night. There is no month. If anything, I should have to guess that the one of the painted that has some kind of blue. We're here, not there. Oh wait. Maybe the mod is one of the clues. More practical clue, I mean. Let's check this. This only say that we need light. forgot. Where was the fairy tale? Oh, maybe it's not necessary. I have to replace the fairy with a mod. I'm still mad that I don't remember what was the fairy tale that I read. But okay, you will replace that. Oh, fairy story in the master room. I forgot that's what I seen. The master room is here, so the fairy tale. Yeah, it was right before my eyes. New god of the night. Okay. The fairy to the moon was shining bright, but the fairy blah 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 to be in love with the moon. Moon. Maybe the moon is the keyword here. Like a mod with moon in the name. Let's try that out. Was it here? Yeah. Something that has moon in the name. See? Elephant, poplar hawk, mint moon, angler, scallop oak, small maggie mod, sea spot, arc stable, none has the mod. Let's see. It's either March or July or August, but I can be sure. Mod spotting calendar for Southwest England. Dun dun dun. July, August, or March. Now let's see. It was here. July. Yeah, July. Yeah. August or March. Yeah, it seems like everything is pointing toward this July. Sunset A of the July. Blue, purple, pink, orange. Blue, purple, pink, orange. Da, 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 da. Blue, purple, pink, orange. Blue, purple, pink, orange. I want to do this again, so hope this works. We have to be on reverse. There. There and there. Going from sunset to night. No, it did not work. But if we... Elephant, plopper, mint, scallop, angled shade, green carpet, argent and sable mount, thick spot. Could be one of the one that is very small, like the small Maggie mode. Small. June, but there was no June on the paintings. No, let's do this. Let's save these ones. For instance, we have May. Give me a minute, I'm going for paper. Okay, so one of the solutions could be just tried every order, but I want to make this the proper way. For now we have May, we have 2 May. The second May could be the actual solution, but we will see that. May 20. Blue, yellow, pink, orange. The other is red, orange, yellow, pink. Next is this one. Now we already noticed that it failed. The next one could be this October. October is October 14. Green, blue, pink, orange. And we have April. April 21. Purple, red, orange, yellow. And all these ones. All of them. And June is also very acceptable. June 24, blue, purple, orange, red. Actually, let us leave it that way. Let's try June. Now let's take note on this also. August 8. Blue, purple, red, orange. Let's try this. No. Here. Yeah, I'm getting more convinced that it had to be June. So let's try June first. We will consider the other one later. Blue, okay, purple. Orange and red. Oh dear. This is considering that I'm doing this in the correct order. Okay. June also failed. Bloom article. It's just that there is not a mention of any proper month. The moth is then forced to use the flower as a bed resting. Some flowers only bloom for a short period of the year. I thought maybe that I have to use the silhouette of the mod here, but that will be very tricky. I don't think that is what I have to check on. What other clues do I have? The fairy story, okay. The fairy. Ah, the winds. The winds of the fairy. That will be the eyed hawk mod. If I'm not incorrect. No, it's not that. Blue or black dots. Okay, the garden tiger mod. That is the one. Tiger. Yeah, the I missed that. Tiger. Nighthawk. No, garden tiger. Garden tiger. September. It's the only one. Okay, September it is. And it's exactly the one that I did not take note. I hate that. That was a good observation, Mr. Dangen. Gracias por sugerirlo. September. It was this. Es un poco embarazoso porque yo ya había hecho la asimilación de la hada y aún así no hice más observación dentro de eso. Ya pueden ser similares y todo eso, pero no pensé más allá. Ok. Asumiendo que este es el orden. Si no, tendré que ponerlo al revés. There we go. That's beautiful. Nightfall. Nos pasa a todos. Sí, ciertamente es bastante linda la flor. A poner. La vamos a poner aquí. Nice. Now we can pass to the last mission. Last mission, we can finish this game. Should be really the last one. Coming up. Lady Arabelle, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I left the key in the basket here for you. Jimmy. Perfect. Now we can go to the garden. First, I want to add some juice to my glass. No, yo todavía me pierdo de vez en cuando. En general no tengo un buen sentido de dirección. Pero, ¿cómo decir esto? No es que me los memorice realmente, es simplemente que sigo mi instinto. Digo, puede que por aquí era, o por aquí no era. Ok, tengo que ir del otro lado. This one not here. Actually, index. There we go. Maps. So I have to go to the 7th and open through there. Again. And dun, dun, dun. From here. Here. This was not here. So yeah. Okay, here we go. The back garden. There we go. Formal garden. Climbing map. 3 new plants. Only 3 new plants. Spring dance troupe, Fool's Emerald, and Oscillate. There's a lot of clues. Finally, some. It was a message. Local man reports mystery signal. And gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his word, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark, and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my home is a tiny cave. As I walk by, I notice a blinking light pattern gates from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. Probably one of the flowers has some kind of phosphorescent property. Oh. Okay, let's see what else. A beard. So cute. Well, maybe I can move this here for no reason. Damn, this place is massive. It will take a lot of time. Anthocyanins Research Spring Dance Shop. Blue, violet, purple, white, pink, red. The pH. Soil pH Research. Guano, manure, wood ash, coffee. Granite, terracotta, obsidian, marble, sandstone. Yeah, spring dance, sure. And maybe I will need the singing of the bird to make flourish one of the flower. What else? Can I read that? Perfect. Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, saying the blind, leading the blind does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavor in mentoring will yield some resemblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. Mocking us once again. But I also can understand their point of view, though they are also being very unreasonable and not very supportive. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poulticing I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor. Since you say he cannot read a note, please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithful yours, Hazel. Okay, we are reading a lot of notes. No new clues. Oh, seeds. Mixed seed for garden beers. Highest quality. Hygienically blended. Attract a hot of garden blend. Blah 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 blah. I think that was mentioned before. Let's put it here. Okay. Oh. Bot house. Haven't arrived at that part. Your poster. Robbing. Excuse me. Golden Oriole. Just like the bees, birds can pollinate flowers, but did you know that birds have preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above chart shows which color of flower attract which birds to your garden. I understand. To put this here. No, that's all I can do. And I need more clues and find the seeds. The way the seed. Packet location, the folly. Is this a folly? That's the question. The question. Mm-hmm. Let's check this part first. Okay, we are back here. So, you have to check on this side. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer market. They deliver it by boat. I left it at the boat house and I didn't know where you like to keep it. There appeared to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well, Jimmy. Alright. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broke the lawn mower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I won't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down on the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Take me some of your lovely scones. You're always Mr. Bennett. Section 4. Communication. Okay, this is military code. Oh, this is going to take forever. Over long distance, the method of communication over long distance must be selected according to the requirement of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information, or there is no enemy present within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy might be used. If open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of message. See plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. Close communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In the case of secrecy and obfuscation, planning is required on both parties and must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. A brief history of long-range military communication. Ancient Greece, water telegraphy and torch telegraphy. Ancient Rome, smoke signaling. 16th century, beacon and pigeons. 18th century, Murray shooter telegraph. 18th century, radiate telegraph. 19th century, Morse code. And even today, Morse code is still used. Remember that guy mentioned attention was the Morse code? KA. Wait, this is the boat? Oh, this is not the boat side. There's still some kind of things that I can find. Flower growing companion. Tip for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. The color can vary between red, purple and blue. Goddard's garden supplies. No material for garden pots. Terracotta granite. Sandstone, marble, obsidian. Soon I have to use one of these to plant one of the new ones. For the pH. For now I don't know how to use that, so I will leave that there. Oh wait, there is something. Pit seaweed. That can be used. Oh wait, I have to bring west here. I still haven't found any of the seed. Oh, I missed the big seed here. Not bad. The fourth emerald. A friend gave me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them. Bioluminescence. The marble of bioluminescence. In the darker corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep ocean and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with other of the same species, or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Perfect. Chemical compound in wildflowers. Jasmine, indole, poppy opium, foxglove digitoxin, false emerald, luciferin. Okay, luciferin glows. It's the glows one. Plant chemical, bioluminescent, military quartz. Not sure about pod catalog yet. The telegraph, I don't remember which was about that. For now, let's leave that there. Let's read a bit. Okay. I can sit in each one of these. This next one, two, and the next one. Okay. Now to where all, not here. Sincerest greetings. Dearest Arabelle, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature their adult stage. I wonder if the springtime shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend Livinia. Perfect. That means greeting card, peer seed, peer poster. Could be the hydrangeas, but I need another clue. I don't even have the seed. Okay, time to cook. Yeah, I came from that part over through here. Oh yeah, this... It should be the emerald, the fool's emerald. The seed, perfect. Let's rest. Let's go back. Finally. I think I can already make this one. The flowering bush used to grow in the garden but had completely disappeared when I was off my track. The pH, that's the trick. Have to find oh, this is another part. Was here. There we go. The spring dancing shrub and this. Oceanic research. Oh, this one will be quite complicated. I have to choose the pot, but guano, manure, seaweed, wood ash, coffee beans. How is that even chosen? Up there. North, red, purple, and blue. Red, purple, and blue. Which mean that I need one between 03, 57 or 12 to 14. It's just a guess. I can make one with granite and seaweed. That is exactly 7. So granite is an option. Terracotta also. Actually, it seems like everyone can have one. Yeah. Then I have to just choose one of them. Wait. I want to check on here. No. There was a packet here. This. Hygienically blended. Attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, pinched robins, and warblers with this seed prepared of the highest quality. Simply spread the seed on an appropriate beer table within the surface and observe the delight of your other gardens. See, I understand. I saw a beard before. If I put it here, no. Let me look for the beard that I saw before. Gray with orange on the front. And now I need to find a catalog with the beards. Is one not here? Was it here? Oh wait. Beer poster in the beer garden. That doesn't say much. But the beer garden should be this one. So the poster should be somewhere here. Have to look back. What was here? Is a robin for red flowers. So I need to make between 12 and 14 granite. It could not be terracotta. No. Wait, no, can wait. Sandstone. Sandstone is the only one that can use red because it reached the 32.2 with sandstone. So I need the pot of sandstone. The pot of sandstone. What is the sandstone? This one. And in this the pH had to be high. Oh, this is white. Of course, because I need to put the seaweed, but... Oh wait, let's see. Yeah, I'm missing something. The telegraph you order arrived while you found the delivery by boats. Maybe there is something else that I'm missing. We'll have to check the rest. I want to take this slowly, going for one by one. Yes, it is. The family tree is very large, so it's very big. La familia de Arandel, what's the name? Es extremadamente grande. Ah, me imagino. Era una familia bastante adinerada, pero no me quedó claro el por qué eran tan adinerados. Simplemente como que llegaron y recibieron estas tierras. My dearest cousin, what I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science. I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your effort in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabelle. Oh. The will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in dark, isolated places, and becomes them to follow with its vaguely blinking lights. Many wanderer has followed the wisp, alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed and do who wander into the dark places resisting the temptation of the will-o-wisp, shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. Spiritualism. That should be for... The book catalog should be for this one. There. So nothing. By the way, eso que se llama will-o-wisp o en español es fuego fatuo. Antiguamente se consideraban que eran los espíritus o fantasmas de las personas que habían muerto en ciertos lugares. Sin embargo, en realidad es simplemente un fenómeno que ocurría donde personas morían. Al descomponerse, ciertos gases simplemente se elevaban y esos gases tendían a prenderse, causando ese fuego fatuo. Y bueno, realmente era una cosa de tener cuidado, porque en lugares donde hay harta gente moría es porque el sitio era peligroso en sí. Así que seguirlos tendría siendo una trampa. Art Lover. Verás, antiguamente se tendía a catalogar a las mujeres con el rol de ser simplemente madres y tender a la casa y todo ese tipo de cosas, mientras que los hombres son los que... Despejando. I don't know where to leave it. Y los hombres son los que tenían que esforzarse en traer el pan y todo eso. Porque también, bueno, era una cosa sexista, pero también era porque se creía que las mujeres no tenían, digamos, las capacidades mentales y físicas de hacer ciertos trabajos que los hombres hacían. Y era una combinación entre eso, sexismo y una cosa de repartirse el trabajo. No todos crean obviamente que simplemente no podían, sino que simplemente crecieron con la idea que debía ser así. Y últimamente eso está cambiando con los años. Y estamos en esa era, en ese tiempo, en la que está Arabelle Green, en la que ese tiempo se está cambiando. Y eso es lo que ella está viviendo. Esa transición mental de que las mujeres no pueden trabajar, pero que sí en realidad pueden. Y Arabella está tratando de probar eso. Sí, eso también pasó en la torre, porque en estos tiempos la gente era muy supersticiosa también. Era muy supersticiosa porque no había mucho estudio de terreno, de cómo ocurrían las cosas. Entonces lo que no lo entendían simplemente lo asociaban con algo más ficticio. Hay que ponerlo. I have to put this somewhere, but I don't know where. Should be able to find more clues here. Until it lie there. How do I open this? Oh, there we go. I'm going to move this back. There. Oh, for the Morse code. I'm guessing I will have to use this directly to bloom one of the flower. Oh my god. William Foley, Lady Arabelle Green. Classroom decks with... Oh. Dear Lady Arabelle, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best, William Foley. So she wants to make a little school here, classroom. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seed as far away as possible. The plant itself do not have much control over this, but trust nature to lend a helping hand. Woods Aven and wood grass have seed with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seed with an attached feathery puff that allow them to simply be carried by the wind to a far away location. Other plants such as lords and ladies grab their seed in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the oscillator. It is known to be picked by critters who take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes into sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. That goes here. See, this is the last one. Perfect. I technically should be able to finish everything. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation. Okay. God damn it. At this point I really should have everything that I need to... Oh, not this way. To make at least 2 plants bloom. But the location is quite the issue here. Oh, this is the scene. Now I need to move this here. Here. Perfect. Now I need this. I need to move. Oh, there it was. Cool, cool. I have to go the other way around or I will scare the bird. Well, this is a bit of fun. To turn this way. Almost there. One more. We will have our flower. Nice. Spring Dance Shop. Solanium Robeserum. The spring dance should contain anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of the environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variants of the shrub. Es cierto, es bastante linda. Y parece que es bastante... ¿cómo se le dice esto? ¿Nociva? El hecho de que se expanda tanto. Pero es una planta linda. Así que no creo que a alguien le importe que haya esta planta en todos lados. Okay, so we finished with that. Now we need to make another one. Now this way. It was here. I put this here. And just leave that. Put some soil. The false emerald. We put the water. And now we need a place with poor light, if I understand this correctly. It should be in the bot section. Let's go there. Egyptian goose. This is not enough. Foraging critters. Trouble for car, blah blah blah. Of course. I have not yet. Oh, there. Which one can I do first? That's the question. No, but I want to... Yeah, I have no idea for what is that. I want to make the fool's emerald, but maybe I overthinking it. I don't need a shading place. Beast per minutes. I will have to do this one first. Shuffle the fourth card and place the stack face down. El lugar es inmenso, ¿cierto? Bueno, personalmente me encantan lugares así, donde tú te puedes perder por la vista grandiosa que existe. Prefiero siempre lugares amplios, es por eso que también me encanta el océano, o el cielo, esas cosas grandes. Place the food token around the food card on the board, place the animal and start on the start tile. Playing the game, Titan, blah blah blah. Animal card. Mold. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats. Duration 4 seconds. So my the valid quartet. If I understand correctly, I need to set the plant to the correct heartbeats. But there's so many animals, I have no idea which one to choose. Wood token. Since the squirrel is the most living nest high up in the trees, there's something forage food back to the nest to keep for later. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red and with smaller ears. Its forage food but can also digest some seed stray away. Wood mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats including field parks, meadow gardens. I think the red squirrel is the most rapidly many of them burrow underground. They came above the ground in the morning and evening. Red squirrel 300 and 120. 120. This one should be. Yeah, it can only be one. Let's hope this is the one. Nice! Oscillate. The oscillate seed is picked by small animals. Such as the red squirrel, who then store inside their nest. Once the animal falls asleep, they oscillate the bands on the heartbeat vibration to break open and bloom. So, sí, me encanta, ambos también. Hace escuchar el juego Beyond Blue, lo sobre el cielo, el juego es una joya. Pero no he terminado porque me dio talasofobia. Y para el espacio ando jugando Honky Star Rail. Mira tú. Beyond Blue no lo he oído y tampoco mucho menos lo he jugado. Pero suena interesante, podría jugarlo. Voy a chequearlo si se trata de puzzle o de puzzles, rompecabezas, o también de horror. Podría streamearlo incluso. Y Honky Star Rail, de hecho yo jugaba ese juego, aunque dejé de jugarlo ya hace unos cuantos meses. Terminé aburriéndome. Aparte que me requería mucho tiempo. No, mira, no cachaba que tuvieras tan buen gusto. Ok. Fíjame. Digo sin saber para qué esto. Nos falta una pura planta. I mean, we are missing just one plant. And for that, seems like we are going back. We have our plant here. But I haven't found a place or maybe there is a place. Ooh, I think I found it. I think I found the place where I have to use it. Not here. Good thing that I keep checking these places. And the shape, the developers make the shape quite obvious. See what we can find. And with this we shall open the passage to a dark place. Yeah, I can work that. Perfect. Now I can take my fool's emerald. There we go. Very surreal. In reality, this kind of plant doesn't even can hold a person, actually. Now I need this machine. Perfect. Open. And these were R and keys, if I remember correctly. Let's check again. It was here, I think. Key A, attention. ¿Cuál es tu personaje favorito en Star Rail? Sí, key. EA. Beautiful. Very beautiful. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allow it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Independiente, igual eso suena increíble, Mr. Dangan. De hecho me jugué a un juego parecido, aunque no me acuerdo el nombre, lamentablemente. De todas maneras, en mi tiempo libre yo creo que igual podría darle un chequeo y jugarlo. Exploración también es algo que me gusta en los juegos. Ah, qué lamentable. El que te encante un juego y que de repente no lo puedas terminar por una fobia es bastante lamentable. En mi caso yo nunca he sufrido algo como eso, pero cuando chico experimenté algo similar. Bueno, en todo caso, experimentarlo de segunda mano puede que sea más sutil. En general, cuando por ejemplo ves a alguien jugar un juego de horror, no es tan invasivo en ti a como si lo estuvieras jugando personalmente. En ese tipo de ocasión, puede que tú puedas terminar el juego, entre comillas. Oh, the postbox. Oh, okay. Yeah, I finished everything. Now I have to send it. Mayflower Publishing House, Bedford Square, London. And that's all for the game. It was really beautiful. It was a really nice experience. I really liked the game. Of course, the puzzles weren't that difficult, exception for the last ones that were a bit more tricky and require more thinking. But still pretty good. Es básicamente observación. Dangen. Si te das un tiempo para tratar de observar lo que las pistas que te dan, puedes empezar a hacer correlación entre ellas y conclusiones. Pero a veces incluso yo no me doy ese tiempo. Como lo que ocurrió con el cuadro de la hada. Oh, 1 year later. Okay. We can see the aftermath. Oh, we are moving. Oh. A Robin. Lady Arabella Green, presented to by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany, 12th of April 1891. Beautiful. Finally, her effort paid off. Green School Botany. And a key. Ceremonial key. No. Ella lo que quería era publicar un libro con las cosas que tenía. Y de eso pasó un año, y al parecer, entre lo que pasó un año, se creó esto que es la unión de la educación para mujeres. Y esta unión parece que les dio una cierta aprobación por haber creado ella Arabel su propia escuela de botánica, lo cual lo encuentro maravilloso. Herbarium. genial, bastante lindo esto. Teacher Apple. School Bell. Forgotten Flora, Lesson 1, Air Purifying Flowers. Windmill Word. La primera flor que hice. Teacher Lady Arabelle Green, Elisa, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasina. Oh, this game won. Este juego ganó algún premio, no tenía idea. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing. So I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lot of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabelle, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Flora. Letter from sister. Oh, qué mal. La publicación fue rechazada, lamentablemente. Sin embargo, aún así, ella fue premiada. Bueno, no premiada. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Reconocida por su esfuerzo al crear una escuela de botánica personal para ella. Que pese al fracaso y todo, ella continuó trabajando duro en esto. I didn't see any key. This is not working either. Oh, chat. Now forgive me for this, I have to make this all again. Perfect. Can I skip that? I wanted to save because I didn't save in all this time. The same motion wasn't available. And quit, sadly. Perfect. No, that is an ending, a good end. That was rewarding. Truly rewarding. And I'm quite tired also. 3 hours and a half for finish the 2 last chapters. Not bad. There we go. And that is all for today, everyone. Thanks for coming. Cierto, estuvo súper genial. Me encantó al final. Thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you all had an enjoyable time. I hope you liked the game. And if you want to experience it yourself, you're most welcome to buy it and play it. It is really marvelous to walk around the manor and experience all the puzzle yourself. Thanks for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful rest this Sunday and a very nice week. So thanks for everyone for coming. Gracias, Dangen, por pasarte por aquí, por el follow y por sobre todo mantener una buena conversa. Te agradezco mucho tu tiempo. Y espero que hayas disfrutado también de esto. Voy a tratar de jugar ese Beyond Blue que mencionaste. En una de esas también lo streameo. Normalmente streameo 1 o 2 veces a la semana. En general, voy a estar streameando alrededor de la misma hora los sábados. Y de vez en cuando streameo los miércoles. Entonces, qué bueno. Fue una linda cita. Y bueno, estas son mis despedidas. Again, everyone, have a good time. Until next weekend on Saturday. I will see you all out there. Cuídate, everyone. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.